Yo, how we doing? It's your boy Abdul Fatai Smile. I'm out here looking to speak on July 16th, 2023. I think what I want to do today is talk a little bit about the state of extended syllables. It's been a while since I've performed locally at bars, galleries, and clubs with musicians and DJs. And I think what I want to do is talk about the process. Since before COVID, I co-curated and co-programmed over 30 shows with bars, galleries, spaces as mentioned, and then also partnering with musicians and DJs who are looking to evolve a new dimension of sound and poetry in the spoken word era, which again was generated in the 90s when I was just a teenager in high school in northern Indiana. But then I think now it was good to recalibrate that and express it in a wider dimension from a local standpoint, which started in New York and then ventured out to Boston and the Bay Area through self-funded engagements. And then I think what happened was before COVID, then after self-funding all the events and the funding of performers who didn't need somebody to eat, then I think when that happened, then venues shut down, and it affected my ability to reach out to musicians who were able to collaborate. Some of the best experiences you can find on my YouTube channel, Extended Visuals. But then I think what has changed was that I also did get a, position as my day job as a digital strategist in the advertising world, which ended up taking a lot of my time due to committing my need to deliver strategies from the digital experiences as far as developing with web developers, engineers, and UX designers, which I really love doing that work too. But the problem is that, with venues shut down because of COVID and throughout the pandemic era, I decided to focus into recording for a couple albums, which you can find on my Bandcamp and all the streamers, including iTunes, Spotify, Black Market Trade Company, and Hydroxide, which recently came out in March, where I decided to do a soft release of my stage name on NFP, Only Non-Fungible Poet. And I think now the time is, unfortunately this year, had difficulties finding my day job as an advertiser because the agency worlds and the large tech organizations have been laying off people by the thousands and tens of thousands. But I think it's reached a point where I decided to, when I started to issue the stage name ONFP, I said, okay, let's start reaching out to arts organizations and other creative agencies that are able to bring visibility to my products, which are available to a strong array of musicians who love music and poetry. So I think the next assignment I'm gonna really engage with, and I'd love to hear feedback from those who can guide me to the right organizations and the right creative agencies that will push the fusion of words and sound presented to a live audio, the merging of words and sound presented to a live audiences. And I'm here to take that on. And notice in this virtual background where I am accepting donations for PayPal, Cashapp, and Venmo, where I've unfortunately been caught into some unpaid creative expenses, including my laptop needed some fixing, and I also have some fees for a vendor and a domain. So I'm going to take all donations, start with $5 to Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal. And 1MP is ready to get back on the stage and work with the DJs locally, internationally, and in domestic places. So this is it. This is the state of extended syllables, and it's ready to recalibrate. In New York, in DC, Philadelphia, Paris, Auckland, Joburg, Cape Town, doesn't matter. Blessings.